Just on the point about starting a new business or a new product, though, it is also often advised to get a MVP, minimally viable product out there. Do you think that's good advice just the
Oh yeah,
same?
absolutely, absolutely. Because you want to have a prototype or a minimally viable product MVP so that you could test market it with customers, potential customers or prospects. One of the mistakes that companies make early in their life cycle is they think to them, they go out and they get pricing to manufacture something more often than a service. And they'll say, well, if I buy 500, my cost per unit is $10, but if I buy 5,000, my cost per unit is $5. So let me go and borrow money or raise money so I can spend $25,000 instead of $500. And I always recommend spend the $500 and learn, because you're probably going to have to modify the product. You're probably going to have to adapt how you sell it. You want to have a minimally viable product or prototype that allows you to go out there and test market it as inexpensively as possible, because the only certainty is you are going to be wrong about something. Every single business plan ever written in the history of business plans, no exceptions, every single business plan, the numbers in that business plan were wrong. All of them, not some of them, because every entrepreneur does the same thing when they write a business plan. They get in front of their spreadsheet and they start thinking, okay, if I can sell 6 of these, this covers my cost here, 12 of those. No, I can sell more than 12. I'll sell 100. And all of a sudden, you've got these pie in the sky numbers that have no base in reality. Every entrepreneur does it. And so you've really not only not lied to yourself, you really have got to keep your inventory costs, your overhead costs, and your go-to-market costs as low as possible, because you're going to learn a lot of lessons. You want those lessons to be as inexpensive as possible.
Is that the main advice you find yourself giving to the owners of businesses you invest in, or is the main thing you usually end up telling them something different from that?
It all fits. There's no one thing that stands out. Sales cures all. Don't overspend on inventory. Always take care of your customers. Always take care of your employees. Be nice. Nice sells. Nice is one of the easiest assets that you can have in your company. And when you have a culture of being really nice to each other and nice to customers, nice to prospects, things work out a lot better. You always want to be in a position where you're reducing stress for all your stakeholders. If you find think about your own experiences as a fellow employee, as a manager, as a customer. There are people who reduce your stress and you find ways to keep them and make them happy. And then there are people who increase your stress and you find ways to get away from them. The sad part is the people who increase your stress are typically the ones creating the drama. And then they tell you, oh no, I'm reducing your stress because I'm reducing all that drama. So reducing stress, I think, is the greatest underpinning to interactions with people, employees, customers, whatever it may be.